EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for June 21st, 2019. We're going to start something a little bit different today with an AM high-res future simulated radar instead of the global models, because we do have some rain that's going to be moving out very early this morning. This is looking at 5 o'clock in the morning in the simulated radar at that time. Just some showers, some embedded heavier showers here across parts of northeast PA and northern New Jersey. And again, this is 5 a.m. As you go forward to 6 and 7, so that moves into extreme eastern parts of northeast PA, northern New Jersey, and this is out of here by mid-morning. Okay, so there's 9, there's 10, it's gone. Okay, after that point, clouds are going to get away to sun, and there's going to be bright sunshine later in the day. We have summer's arrival today at 11:54 a.m. I think by that time, everywhere is done with any kind of chances for precipitation, and we should be, at the very least, clouds breaking for sun, and in some areas already mostly sunny, farther in the interior. I wanted to show you that because that's going to be the last time you're going to see any kind of rain for a little while, okay, for at least through this weekend, and most likely most if not all of Monday. So here is what we have after that point. By the time we get to this is 11 a.m. Looking at this map here, there's absolutely nothing going on at this time. We can consider that trend to continue throughout the day, where it's going to become mostly sunny eventually, and then mostly clear overnight. Temperatures are not going to be as warm as they were yesterday, but we're still going to be kind of seasonably warm, maybe very slightly below average today and tomorrow. But with both days are mostly sunny. Winds are going to be coming out of the northwest on both days. So today we're going to be a little bit on the breezy side. Winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Maybe 12 to 18, a little bit closer to the coast. Some wind gusts up in there to 25 to 30 range occasionally today. Today's going to be the breeziest day. Tomorrow, not quite as breezy. Still wind flow out of the northwest, however, and temperatures very similar, upper 70s to near 80 degrees. Okay, so that's today and tomorrow, mostly sunny. Here is tomorrow. You can see that's mostly sunny. It's also nothing going on whatsoever. And then Sunday, mostly sunny again. Winds are going to change direction a little bit to more westerly, as opposed to northwesterly, so we're going to get the temperatures up a couple degrees, so we go from 80 to maybe 82, 83, 84-ish for highs here on Sunday. Okay, so a little bit warmer, but same theme, mostly sunny skies. So we had a very rough week this week. Everybody knows that. We had a lot of rain, and we needed a chance to dry out. This is perfectly timed. If we can get rain during the week and it salvages the weekends, I think most of us would agree that that is the best case scenario. If we're going to have the rain, it might as well be during the week when everybody's at work, and the weekend you have time to relax and enjoy things outdoors, plans, things like that. It is summertime after all, and you want those weekends to be dry, and at least that part of it is good. So we're going to have it dry. Most of today's dry, except for that very early shower chance for some areas in the far northern and northeastern areas. After that, clouds give way to sun, and then we are dry straight to the weekend. Now, the next chance of rain is going to come here on Monday, but I think that's just going to be for the far interior locations. This is late in the day on Monday. We are partly cloudy on Monday across the region, and we might have, for the far interior locations in central Pennsylvania, may have a late-day thunderstorm. With this would be ahead of the next frontal boundary, which is, at this point, all the way back here. Here's the frontal boundary. This is actually ahead of a warm front that's situated like this. So this will be running out ahead of it, this activity here. It's a good possibility it doesn't reach anywhere in our coverage area on Monday, when everybody just remains partly cloudy and warmer. It's going to be even warmer on Monday. Temperatures in the mid to upper 80s for highs. Okay, and then once we get to Tuesday, this front is going to come through here. First day, warm front is going to move. That warm front is going to move through overnight. So we'll have some showers here overnight on Monday night, going into Tuesday, and then the opportunity for some scattered late day thunderstorms. The evolution of this is not exactly exact in these models, because the front still is way back here at this point, and this is all warm front related. So you're going to be warm sectored. You could have some prefrontal activity that's going to spark these showers and thunderstorms late in the day here on Tuesday. We'll narrow down the timing of this a little bit better when we get there, but Tuesday is going to be one of those days that's going to make a run at 90 degrees for the first time this entire summer season. Now, today's the first day of summer, of course, starting at 11:54 in the morning, or this morning. But we usually do have at least a few 90-degree days in some locations, and we haven't had any. So we're going to make a run at that in some areas here on Tuesday, depending on how much, for areas that avoid thunderstorms until late in the day, you might make a run, at least upper 80s for highs here on Tuesday. So that front's going to come through, and then we're back to Partly cloudy skies here on Wednesday, still warm, mid-80s, and then you get back in the upper 80s to here in 90 degrees again on Thursday. Mostly sunny skies, winds coming in from the southwest, so there'll be, areas down here by Philadelphia, the metro areas, could make it run at 90 degrees. Elsewhere, you're going to be in the mid to upper 80s, so it's going to be very, very warm as we head into next week, anomalously warm, considering normal highs are kind of like between 80 and 84 right now across the region from north to south. So if you're in the upper 80s to near 90, obviously that's above average. So from last week, this whole past week, we were kind of flirting with like kind of near average or near to slightly below. Now we're going to change the tables a little bit and go above average this week. And I do have the long range coming out here later this morning. There are indications that that July will be a warmer than average month, and we're actually going to take a step back in precipitation. We're not going to have as much frequency of rain events, and we can actually have below average rainfall for the first time in forever in this month. We're going to maintain that today in the long range outlook, it looks like, unless I see some new information this morning that disagrees with that. But that's it looks like it's the way we're heading for the month of July, at least to start. For the first couple weeks of July, looks like it's drier than average. We'll see how the second half pans out, and we'll continue to monitor that, of course. But right now, looks like we're going to get into a little bit of a drier pattern and not so much rainfall, especially not like none of these stalled frontal benders that we've had this past week that everybody had so much rain from. It'll be nice to get a nice break this weekend. So have a great weekend, everyone. I'll have the weekend video forecast again tomorrow to update the information here for Tuesday or the Monday-Tuesday time frame. But no chance for rain this weekend, so have a good one. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for June 21st, 2019. Have a great Friday.